I thought those were stone sword golems. Might as well do this here. I don't think there's anything too crazy. I'm not looking to get like any equipment or anything. I'm pretty much loaded with what I'm probably going to use for the rest of the game. But what would I not want to see in the DLC? I don't want to see another poison swamp. I don't want to see it. I don't. I knew there was something around the corner. There always is. I just think he was so fast. I do like the foresty area, but like Limgrave is already like the biggest chunk of the map. I wouldn't want to see like a desert area. Caelid is kind of that. It's okay. I'd like to see like a town. I'd like to see like a castle town. Or like a haunted village. And there's kind of that in the lake area, but it's like already destroyed. But like I'd like it with like buildings. Kind of like, well, I guess like Yarnum from Bloodborne. You know what? Just put Bloodborne in Elden Ring. That should be the DLC. And then you like go to this, you go to like outer space, and you fight like a big Cthulhu. Yeah, you know what? That's what I want. Give me something cosmic. And I know it's kind of subtly hinted at in Elden Ring a little bit, not like crazy cosmic, but like at least otherworldly entities. I would love to go back there. And like the fishing village from the Bloodborne DLC. Yeah, give me something like that. I know there's a couple of these where you have to like go down. This is not one of them. Actually, it might be one of them. It is one of them. There's a handful of these, and they're not my favorite. I'm gonna explore this area first, but I'm sure I'll get stumped some. Can we not have them throw magic bombs at me? Yeah, I still want to do like a second like full like unique playthrough of Elden Ring. I still want to do like the Simon Belmont whip and like throwing knives and like throwing bomb like playthrough. I think that would be very fun. Just don't really have the time. And Elden Ring is a mega huge game. Oh, I think this is one of those. Oh, I think this is one of those loop dungeons that have the same areas all over the place. Nice, nice, nice. I realized what was happening after it was happening. Oh, those go off really fast. Don't they jump? Yes. Dude, they're way faster than I thought. I saw on Twitter that they're doing a 1-year anniversary for Pikmin Bloom. All I can say is, you know, hope the people who are playing that game really like it, because it is pretty much made for people who walk. Even more so than like Pokemon Go. Like Pokemon Go, there's at least the carrot on the stick of like catching Pokemon and like, you know, going to gyms, you know, kind of taking over an area and like, you know, there's a bit of game dopamine in Pokemon Go. Pikmin Bloom is just a fancy step counter. And I kind of hate to shit on that game. But, I mean, like, there's not much to it. It's really just kind of that. And to be honest, I'm shocked Pokemon Go is even still, like, going. I mean, I would imagine it's not as crazy as it was when it first started. And I would think, like, it's mostly probably, like, kids who play it now. And not, you know, the boomers going around trying to catch Mewtwo. But you can't even catch Mewtwo. You have to qualify for a Mewtwo raid and then show up at a specific time and then beat Mewtwo and then catch him. Which either I did or I could have done. Great fighting. So I'd have to look at my Pokemon Go profile and like look to see if I have Mewtwo. I want to say I didn't go. Because I remember where it was that I was supposed to go. And I'm like, no. And it wasn't like it was crazy out of the way, but it did require like more than like a walking distance amount of travel. And the only reason I went to the area before is because this was like the known spot in the area where it had lots of Pokestops. And we went there for community day. I forget which one it was. It was either Squirtle or Larvitar. And I want to say it was Squirtle because Squirtle was the one where you could catch the Squirtle with the sunglasses, like from the show. And you could get like shiny ones and all that. All that good stuff. So that's what I want to say was the day that, you know, there was some raids going on. I just realized I have to not die, or I'm losing 90,000 souls. Oh, this is not good. Get to healing. Please, brain. Why do you do that like 4 times in a row? What the heck is going on? Okay, he only has that move, apparently. Can we not? Can we not? Why so strong? A checkpoint in a dungeon. That's new. I don't think I've done this one. I think I just happened to use Dark Souls logic, but I've never actually been here. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Now when you gotta jump. Excuse me? I did press dodge, but I didn't do it in time. I thought I knew the timing, but I waited slightly too long. Again with this? What the heck is this? Do one move one time and then do it 5 times? Get me out, get me out, get me out. I need to leave. He probably respawns. Okay, that goes way further than I thought it was. My bows, I probably passed them. No, I didn't. Of course there's two. Can you not? Can you not? Was it worth it? Nope. I do like that Elden Ring does give you the ability to... Oh, thanks. You know, I really, really appreciate that this guy's here. And he's an ice one. Oh, well, he's not magic, though. He's just gonna kill me. I gotta stop dodging so early. The worst part is, these guys are easiest boss in the game. But it's been so long, I just don't have their timings down anymore. And let me guess, he's back. Oh, what a shocker. I'm ignoring him. What the heck? This has to be secret too. What the heck? Holy smokes. What? I don't think I've ever seen that move. And now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever fought that guy on his right-hand side. Great. Now that I open that secret passage, now I have to kill that gargoyle every time. Don't. This is what I'm saying. Like, just like half HP gone in one hit. I don't like having to heal after every hit. You might say, well, just don't get hit. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes these moves have like 100 active frames. And then they just keep attacking you and you can't heal. You know, that's the Elden Ring problem. And all that for an item that I'm never going to use. Or you just do something dumb thinking you're going to run around them. And the worst part is this isn't even where the switch is. Thanks. Thanks. This is just like extra. This is just bonus. So there's still another boss in this area. That's not even a boss. He's just guarding a chest. He's just a boss. Like reused. I think I'm playing too fair. That was luck. Just use Moonveil. The game is cheesing you. Just use it. Great. For again, like I said, item I'm never going to use. But, you know, that's Elden Ring. You just got to do it. Whoops. So I hope it was worth the 90,000 souls I lost. I mean, it was only one level, so not a huge loss, but hurt a little bit. It hurt a little bit. And you know what? I could have used my shield, but I don't know. I feel like Elden Ring, it does want to push you to use your shield more too. Like, it feels like they don't want you to play this game like the other Souls games. And I think it's just being partly like just, what's the word? I'm like thick-skulled. Where like I just don't want to. I'm like, no, I'm not playing it with a shield. I just want to roll around. But they did add like more offense to playing defensively. So I don't know. I'll have to try. And this is probably a conversation that should have been had like 7 months ago when the game came out. But I mean, I pretty much stopped playing it after beating it. Okay, so this is not the same. That's the same, though. Handful of bomb ones, but... Okay, we'll just get stopped. Okay, we'll just get killed. It is R2. Like that move. Like... Like, are you just supposed to block moves you know you're supposed to block? It feels like it. And like I haven't watched like any Elden Ring build. Well, I'm just like talking in general, even like bosses and that. Nice. I like where that dagger was, right in the skull. Because like just like some of the bosses moves, like Millennia, you're not supposed to block. That is not a block fight at all. If you block like during Millennia, I think they did nerf that. I think she heals less on block. I think that's something they did hit. But you know, any healing on block is like You just might as well dodge. And you can dodge all of her moves. They're all telegraphed. It's just you just gotta know them. Yeah, like you can still play the game like without blocking. And like you'll definitely like I played through Elden Ring without using a shield pretty much on first playthrough. But for some like encounters it just feels like you should be blocking. Cuz like look at the penalty for getting hit is like half your health on these later guys. So like the risk for dodging or like mistiming a dodge, which this game loves to do. It loves to catch your dodges. It really makes blocking seem like the option. Little trumpet. I've never used it. I'm dead. I live. I'd have to watch some like theory crafting on like just the way the game is, because I think they learned possibly like after like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne that dodging was superior in every way to blocking, and like pretty much it was so easy. And maybe they still wanted you to be able to do that, but like really add like a punishing element to like thinking you're, you know, you're gonna flow through wind like the rain. I did that backwards. Wind through the rain. Like, oh, you think you're gonna dodge this? Well, if you don't, say goodbye to half your health. So I don't know if that's maybe what they're thinking, but it's... Oh, what the heck? He's playing Dark Souls 1? Yeah, like rolling in Dark Souls 1 was like... And even Demon Souls, like if you can dodge, you can... Those games are a joke. Oh, gross. Oh, thanks. Glad I lost half my health on that one. Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of incentive to not dodge after playing it for so long. Or so much. Or whatever. And I would attribute it to a lot of it being like those moves that just hang. You know the ones, the Elden Ring specials. I was dealing with it with Moog yesterday. They're all over the place. Like, I feel like I'd rather be blocking. And just the timings of even just like attacking and then retaliating, like with like it's their turn now. Some of the timings are like just depending on the weapon you're using, it's it's tough. You want to be greedy, but this game will punish greed so hard. And obviously there's jumping too, and I think jumping, I definitely underutilize it. And there's probably tons of bosses where like jumping is just like, just jump, man. Oh, thanks. That's not my shield. That's not my shield either. I keep forgetting I had the bow equipped. Great gameplay by me. Okay, nothing there. Hopefully there's not another secret drop down. You piece. Way. Looks semi right. Definitely right. Souls game also have like the stigma of like how you're supposed to play it. And I think that also affects like, how you think you should play it versus how developers kind of intended you to play it. Are you for real? It's one of these. I could maybe do it without healing. Probably not. Definitely not. Yeah, man. It was. I remember when Elden Ring came out. It was heated. People were cheesed. Like, you couldn't summon. You couldn't use a shield. Couldn't use magic. And when I say you couldn't, I mean you could. But if you did, uh, prepare to get an earful of how you're playing the game wrong. From basically no one. I'm stuck. If you're wondering why I crouched there when I said I'm stuck, it's because I forgot which button was uh untarget. See, all I needed was like 5 heals. Yeah, that was kind of important. That one a little important. Which I never finished that guy's quest line anyway. And I'm not even using faith, so those abilities don't mean much. You know, it's the thought that counts. But we're just about at the end of stream, so I think I am gonna call it here. Ugh. Tomorrow is gonna be just the last day of Elden Ring fill, because it's gonna be Pokemon Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday. I do see myself maybe streaming Sunday if I really just need to sink my teeth into it, which I probably will. So tomorrow's just gonna be more chunk of art, more chunk of Elden Ring, and then maybe possibly early stream Friday. It depends. I'm gonna go. I don't think anyone else is on. I know Tito's not feeling too great. She usually starts around this time, but she's got dentist stuff. So I'm just gonna go. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, 11 o'clock Eastern. And hopefully we can get to some lining. But I'll probably just clean up those sketches and then full game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good day, and I'll be back tomorrow.